welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today is a busy-ish day. It's a Thursday, so it means a shopping day for me, and I need to nip to B&M as well and get some bits and bobs, so I probably will do a little like B&M haul from there as well. So yeah, I'm setting the car about to go in, so yeah, let's get shopping. I'm not going to show you a B&M haul. It was rubbish. I wanted some of the wired garlands to put on the doors, but they're extortionate online, and they're about £5. There's some like 5 with eucalyptus on, and there's some like 8. They've got like cherries and stuff on, but they had none in whatsoever. So all the things I got were things extra I needed, like chocolates and stuff, because I've said previously, but I make like gift bags, so instead of buying like a gift set that I know you might not get used or whatever, I make my own kind of like gift set. So like last year with my mum, I got some like chocolates, and then I got her all like the skincare stuff she likes, and a lot of it was from like the skincare she likes is from Poundland, and I couldn't justify being like, oh yeah, here's a couple of things from Poundland. So I made her like a bag with a load of stuff in. She had some perfume in there as well, chocolates, like I said, the skincare stuff. I just had a mixture of bags because I don't like spending money on Christmas presents and then they get wasted. So with the kids, I'm being quite cautious with not making sure I spend like rubbish on things just to fill space. They know that this year they'll probably have less anyway, because they're both getting older. I mean, with Ava, she's still got some biggish toys, but not really. And Andrew's obviously young, and the only thing pretty much he's into is gaming and stuff. So, and obviously games are like 50 quid these days, and Ava's toys are like 25, so I can get her 2 large toys for the same amount of like Andrew's Xbox game or whatever. So yeah, I didn't really get much from there except for chocolate stuff, because I'm making gift sets I made them for my nieces last year as well, and I'm doing it again this year, filled of little things. So I just got the things like that basically, but I'm almost done with Christmas shopping. The only thing I need to get is I need to get Andrew some vouchers that he always asks for every year for his Xbox and things. So they're the only thing I need to get for the kids. And then basically my father-in-law and mother-in-law, I need to get them something, and then that cross stitch I'm doing, and that's it. So I feel a little bit better now that there's only like a small amount of things to get. So yeah, feeling very happy about that and a little bit more relaxed. I think when I'm officially done, that will feel better. But I've just organised all the family stuff, because I ended up getting a few more today, and some of them were quite bulky, because I used to keep them under the stairs. It's getting a bit of a mess under there because we've got like a set of drawers and stuff, well, a cube unit under there now, because we haven't got our dryer in there or anything else, so it's quite full. And the other half's got some car stuff in there because there's bits that I need to change in his car. And yeah, so I was, before December, I was wanting to go to IKEA before lockdown and get another cube unit for the dining room, so then I could organise some stuff a bit better. But we went into lockdown, and it was like I was planning on going like the day before lockdown, not that I knew lockdown was coming, and I was like, I'm not going a day before lockdown now, because if it wasn't lockdown I could still go, and it's still quite bad. But now that, well, then I knew that obviously we're going for a lockdown, it would be even worse, because it was one of those stores that were closed, and the unit I wanted wasn't in stock anyway the entire time. So this is no point. But basically I do need to get that organised, so I bought all the adults, well, all my nieces and nephews presents and all the adults presents into the bedroom so I can organise it. A lot of the things are going into gift bags. I do need some more gift bags. and then wrapping basically, but I'm not going to do that just yet. But I always put them in bags, so when we go to the house we just grab that bag. So like all like my sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws and my nieces and mother-in-law, and all in one bag, not a gift bag but normal carry bag. So then when I put them all in the car, I know which bag to grab basically. A bit more organised on Christmas. So yeah, almost finished, so that's a bit of relief. But I wanted to show you something. The bed's a bit of a mess, it's not been made yet. That's because I'm going to change it. I was planning on changing it actually the other day, but I didn't. I changed the kids' bedding instead because it was all over to Christmas bedding, and I didn't want a pile full of washing that was just all bedding. So yeah, I decided to wait. But I'm glad I did, because I found this, and it was on offer. I think it was meant to be like 30 something pounds, but it was 24, king size. So they did have it in, I don't think they had it in single, but they had it in double as well, which I think was £18 in double. Can't remember. But basically our room's been changed to white grey with a bit of pink, and I like subtle things when it comes to the bedroom, and well, actually everywhere I suppose, even like downstairs. Like if I got pillows, I'd want like nice subtle pillows, not like the traditional red ones, and things. So I did have some bedding that was meant to go in here, which was grey and red last time, because I ended up getting it on offer a couple of years ago. But we've recently changed to a king size duvet sheet, just because it seems more practical. So obviously that one doesn't fit anymore. But yeah, I found this one. It's got trees on it. I'll show you a picture. It's got a different style of trees on it, and it's fleece. So I was actually looking online and was going to buy a fleece bedding set, which was £30. It is all white, and I might still get it in the future, but now I don't have to because of these. But I might still get the fitted sheet that's all fleecy, maybe. But yeah, I'm going to change the bed slowly because that shopping was horrible. I feel like I've twisted my knee again, even though, like I said, different types of pains in my knee at different times. So my knee can hurt, but the pain could be completely different. Like the achiness I can deal with, the sharp pains, that's when I hate. When I'm standing up and it feels like, I don't know, I'm being stabbed in the knee, that is quite horrible. I can't deal with that. Usually that happens in a flare, and now and again it might happen, but the minute it feels like I've twisted it. So yeah, I might put my, because I know I was going to do it yesterday but I didn't, put my knee brace on. Actually, yeah, I'll stick it on. Put my knee brace on, just to feel like it's supported a bit, so it doesn't feel like I've twisted it, if that makes sense, even though I probably haven't. It just feels like I've twisted it. But yeah, I'm going to do the bed now, and then I'll show you afterwards what it looks like. Bedding is all done. I really like it because it's nice and soft, but at the same time it just doesn't look right. I know what doesn't look right. I haven't put the pillows on, like the normal bed pillows. But yeah, it's fleecy, and on the inside it's the grey. But yeah, I'm going to shove the pillows on because I haven't done that. I completely forgot. Plus, I haven't got the throw at the bottom because I'm putting that in the wash as well. So it might look weird with the pink, but there is pillows up here that are pink as well. So it'll look a bit better. So yeah, I really like it. As in, it's nice and soft. I just think I just got to get used to it. I've always had plain bedding that since changing the bedroom around. So yeah, something a bit different. But I'm absolutely knackered now. I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I think I'm going to edit yesterday's vlog and yeah, just chill out for a bit and get some stuff done, because I've still got to do that cross stitch and a couple of crochet things. But yeah, I'm going to get to doing that. Got something else delivered for me today. Oh, the lighting in here, all the flashing, it's horrible. It's very dark. It's not even like 2. What time is it? 1:23. Basically, I just got something delivered, and I've been looking. It's kind of like, I don't know if you know, but I use a few things around the house to help me when I am having a really bad time with my knee, or as I get told that even when I'm like, no, I can still do it, it's fine, then people are now telling me like OTs and things are saying no, but you may need something to help to reserve your energy or to prevent more pain. So yesterday, as you can tell, I got a new walking stick that would support me a little bit better and help with the carpal tunnel in my hand. I don't know if you've seen, I posted a video about fibro and stuff previously in the last couple of months about that. I have a love-hate relationship with my toilet because I have a special booster seat toilet, which it looks horrible and I really hate it, and when I received it I cried my eyes out and refused to use it. But even though I hate it, it's so much better. It's higher so it doesn't hurt my legs. It's got things on so I can help lift myself up if I need it, and it's just more comfortable. So now that I've pretty much got most of the Christmas stuff, there's just a few things that I need to get. I decided to start buying those things that I've been recommended but been putting off, to be like, no, I don't need it, it's fine. Basically I had an OT wanted to basically fit a few things around the house to help me, but my landlord was being a bit funny about it. Basically he said that them things could be fitted, but as long as they remove them and repair anything that needs repairing when it gets removed. So basically we was meant to have a certain seat in the shower where it's attached to the wall and it folds down. I forgot what they call it, and it's got like a one hand on it to support it. I forgot what they called it, but they said that that could be done. But what they said is when obviously we leave, they want them to take the tiles out and retile it from the tiles we've drilled into the wall. And same with the banister. I refused to have a seat, and there was suggested about putting another banister on the other side to help me, and they said the same with that they'll fit the banister, that they'll accept the banister being fitted, but as long as they remove it and fill in any holes when they leave. And the charity, I think it's Red Cross that the OT worked with, said that we can't do that, so they've sorted me out with the toilet seats, the things that can be removed that doesn't do anything like to the property. But everything else I basically got told it's just something that you're going to have to pay for yourself. And a shower chair, which is what I've just got, was extortionate amount. The one I wanted, because it needed to be a stool, not a chair, and it needed to fold because our shower goes inwards, and this is the problem I was having because a chair would not fit, so a stool would be my only option. And yeah, basically obviously they don't do them stools, they do the chairs. So trying to find a fit a chair that's also foldable, so when my husband goes in the shower the chair's not there and it could be removed. That's why we was going to have the one that's against the wall, because it's not just me that uses a shower. And basically a few days ago, just before Vlogmas started, I went through a flare, but it was kind of like a really slow flare where slowly I got into it, had a flare for a couple of days and then slowly came back down. So probably just as Vlogmas hit, I was still feeling some of the side effects from it. And I was really struggling with the shower because of my hands being on my head, but also just because of lack of energy in my knee. And today I have finally got it. It's completely fine. I mean, I can sit in it. Ta-da! And I can even close the door, which what I was worried about doing, it's very echoey, is the only thing that I was worried about is having it folded, closing the door and unfolding it in the shower. That's what I was really hoping that I didn't have to do. And I don't, because it closes perfectly. I mean, I probably won't be able to have it to the side because I originally wanted it on this side, not facing the door, but it's fine, it fits and it works amazing. Well, so far that I've sat on it anyway. So yeah, I'm really excited. I don't know if it's going to be the same with the toilet. It's like a little booster thing on the toilet. It's one of those where I know I use a stick, so it's technically it is an aid and people can see it, and a lot of aids, even though it's like, yeah, like I don't know if it's called discrimination or what, but you expect old people to have those aids, like a stick. and the person that I was speaking to that's in charge of the fibro program, I was speaking to him about a few things, saying that I know I should do this, but I don't know. It's hard to accept in sometimes that I need the aids, especially because when they're more visual, when it's like KitchenAids and stuff, things that are not just aiding but they're more practical, I can see benefits in them. But having this toilet seat and then like a shower seat and like a walking stick, it's just one of those that's more visual and a bit more to have like, difficulties and stuff. So you'd see mostly older people use them. And he turned around and said to me, obviously he knows I already use a stick, but he said if we're on about a wheelchair, or if I do like day outs and stuff, like big days that I can't physically walk all day, and how knackered I'd be. And I was saying to him that obviously we can't do any of that at the minute, but in the future, how do I handle that situation? Do I have a wheelchair where I get in and out of it and sit down when I need to sit down and get wheeled about, or do I just deal with it, or do I just sit all the time and make everybody else's day out miserable because I'm constantly sat down? And he said to me, you expect 90 plus, a really elderly person to have a wheelchair, but he says to me, what age would you say is appropriate for you to have a wheelchair? And he says it's strange how when you hit a certain age it's appropriate, but when you're actually a bit younger, then it's not. So I don't know if I explained it the way he did, I probably didn't, but yeah, he made me realise that the things now that I might not necessarily need them, like I can shower without the chair, but I struggle, and it gets to a point where I just refused to have not refuse to have showers, but I put them off for a really long time. It's gross, but that's just the way it went because I physically couldn't do it. I didn't have the energy, I didn't have the strength to, and it's become a chore for me. Basically, a shower isn't one of those to feel refreshed and nice. For me, it's like a daunting task because afterwards, yes, I'm refreshed and clean, but I'm just so knackered, and it's not the nicest thing. So yeah, I've come to the conclusion, even though I may not need it all the time, to use it to not just help me in the shower but to help me after, so I don't feel so exhausted and hurting loads from it. So hopefully that will help, which I'm sure it will. So I'm excited to use it, but I'm not at the same time. So yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm excited to have it, but at the same time I'm not. So it's a bit like the love-hate relationship I have with the toilet. I probably enjoy it because it'll help me, but I just might not like it because, yeah. So I thought I'd show you that. For anyone else that's suffering, or you're suffering but you just deal with it like when I am, and then you realise actually even though you can still do it without an aid, using an aid is better because you save that strength and you are less painful. To me, I mean, I didn't really get it until someone said that if something causes me pain, I shouldn't do it, or I should find another way to do it. So I shouldn't be living in pain, doing things in pain when there's ways around it. So yes, anyone else suffering or anything like that, just get the things you need to get and do research, because like I say, it took me forever to find this chair, and actually a chair like this I found on Amazon a couple of months back, a few months back really, and it was £40. And then I kept just putting it, no, I don't need it, it's fine, I don't need it. And then when I spoke to that the man on the phone, he obviously, when he talked through everything, and I realised actually I probably do need to start looking after myself. So after I got Christmas things, I decided to splurge on the things that might help. So I then went shopping around to see if I could find anything that's very similar to the one I found on Amazon but cheaper, and I found this one for £21. So it's pretty much the exact same one. It is by an actual disability brand. It's called, is it Dive? One of those. Drive. Basically, it's properly made and it's got a lifetime guarantee, so it doesn't cover wear and tear or like accidental damage, but it covers any faults that come with it, or yeah, so it said that it should last a lifetime. So yeah, obviously go with a proper brand, because you don't want to sit on something that's meant to age you and then you fall off and make things worse. So do research into it and make sure you look into it all. So yeah, I found it up for £21 on eBay, and it obviously came today, and yeah, it's half the price I was originally going to pay. So yeah, I thought I would share that out just in case anyone else, you know, it would help anybody else out there. I don't think anything else is coming. I know over the past couple of days it's just been, I got a new walking stick, I got a new seat. So yeah, I mean, obviously I can't show you anything else that comes, because there's a few things that have been coming that's Christmas gifts, and in case anybody watches it, I don't want to share them. So yeah, I just finished editing, and I'm actually going to put the TV on for a bit, I think, and do a bit of, I want to do a bit of crochet. I need to still make the blue Among Us person, so I need to do that. I've not vlogged much today, so I am sorry. I was going to vlog dinner, but it was just a bit of a rush. So I went to the doctor's, had to pick up a prescription, which took a bit. So I had to pick that up, come home, and pretty much start dinner straight away, so I didn't really think about grabbing the camera. Yeah, they're like a mushroom bacon tagliatelle thing that I've made before in like white sauce. I didn't eat loads because it was kind of strange to have something with more taste to it, because I've been eating bland stuff. I'm having an ice cream now, which is nice. Doctors basically tests, which obviously is not the nicest thing, but at least they're not saying it's IBS, which I thought they was going to say, because, or they were going to say it's reflux, and he says even though I'm showing a sign of the reflux, all of my symptoms don't add to just reflux. So he's put me back on some tablets, the gastro things that I went on when I first started taking naproxen to line your stomach. So he's put me back on those. I've not been taking naproxen for a while because I thought that might be the reason for it. I've just been taking my Cocodamol. Hi baby. So yeah, I've been sent for some blood tests. Yeah, I've got blood tests in a couple of weeks and other tests, and just gonna see how that goes. But he basically said he wants to test for an infection, which he said I don't think it is going to be an infection. It's just because you've had it just too long. It would have gone by now. But he's tested me for an infection anyway. And the other thing he says that he wants to test me for is celiac disease and colitis, I think. Andrew. It's basically, 1 second princess, like IBS is like, I don't know what the S stands for, it's a syndrome or what, but it's like a mild thing. But IBD is a disease, which I think colitis whatever goes into, and then there's another one that is it Crohn's? Yeah, Crohn's, that's what he said. And that colitis thing, and he said that that's the two, that would make more sense. But he says obviously I'm getting tested for it, and then whatever these results come back, I'll get referred to wherever. But yeah, in the meantime, like I said, he's given me some tablets to hopefully help like my throat. And I was like, well, how do I know it's going to come on? This is when my throat starts feeling like that. I knew that was reflux because it was horrible. It wasn't indigestion, I had that when I had the kids, but the reflux is just foul tasting thing ever, and I knew that was what it was. But that gives me, like, it shows me that the next day I'm going to be ill. So without that, I don't know when I'm going to be ill. I don't know, I'm just going to have to wait and see what the tests show. But yeah, I'm back home with the kiddies. Like I said, I've eaten chocolate, yeah. I don't know why I've had an ice cream, because I don't really fancy eating it, but I'm getting to treat myself. So yeah, I apologise that I've not been vlogging much, but you know, that's the way the day's been. Apologies that I've not recorded much at all today. I'm trying my best, but the day just seemed to have taken over. Same with pots, really do pots, but I've got no energy, so I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow. I've done this new thing with the pots, but as soon as I see something on the side, I just rinse it and put it on the side. But today it's just, since I got back from the doctors, everything just seems, and especially since eating dinner, I shouldn't have had that ice cream, but I was not ready for having something with that much flavour. I think the mushrooms were just too much. I gave it to bed and I'm like, dying again. No, I feel okay. I just feel exhausted. But I actually ate a proper meal, so that was good, even though I felt bad after. I actually ate a proper meal, kept it down. This is fine. I'm gonna go to bed in a sec because like I said, I'm absolutely knackered, but the kids are in bed. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. I was gonna say bye. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. But I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye.